Test taking tips for ICD-10. Of course, I'm a diagnosis coder by trade, so I really like ICD-10, and I could talk all day on this, so I kind of pushed this back to one of the latter slides so I didn't get carried away. But we had a question: what is the best method for ICD-10 multiple choice questions? Compare and contrast the ICD-10 answers in tabular or use the index. Really, this was quite unique because when you're doing multiple choice questions for testing, we usually say, well, you don't have to rely on the index as much because they're giving you the codes. They know you know how to look up codes in the index and then go to the tabular. They're really focusing on guidelines. But with ICD-10, this may surprise you. The ICD index will direct you to the proper code, but often the tabular does not even list a diagnosis that you're looking for. This is very different than ICD-9. If you just tried to compare two codes in the tabular, you might be able to recognize the proper code. Bottom line, use the index to find the proper codes. Here's an example. Now this is for looking up codes in the real world too. Okay, here's some examples. Diagnosis skin tags. What is the ICD-10 CM code? Okay, well, if these were ICD-9 codes, we'd just go look those up, and then we'd be able to compare them. However, none of these codes here list skin tag in the description in the tabular. So let's look at them. So D239 Other benign neoplasms of the skin, unspecified. D239 Other benign neoplasms of the skin of the trunk. L91.8 Other hypertrophic disorders of the skin, and L90.8 Other atropic disorders of skin. Well, that didn't give us an answer. And if we look up in the index, we look up tag, skin, points directly to L91.8, which is other hypertrophic disorders of the skin. Again, we wouldn't be able to figure that out most likely. So, got another example. Diagnosis is enlarged thyroid. We've got 4 choices here. They're very close together. Again, these are unspecified probably. It's just like ICD-9 in that way. None of these list enlarged thyroid. E03.8 Other specified hypothyroidism. E04.0 Other non-toxic diffuse goiter, diffuse colloid, non-toxic goiter, simple non-toxic goiter. E04.9 Non-toxic goiter, unspecified goiter, not otherwise specified. And E07.9 Nodular goiter. Nodular goiter is also under 4.9. Disorders of thyroid, unspecified. So we'd look under enlarged thyroid. Says to see goiter. Under goiter, none of the subterms apply, so use the default code, which is goiter, plunging, and substernal, E04.9. And you would not have been able to find that code if you had not gone to the index. So again, use your index.
Get more CPC exam tips, coding certification training, and CEU credits. Go to www.codingcertification.org.